What's going on, everybody? I'm Wayne Elliott, R&B pop singer, songwriter, and rapper, coming back at you with another inside look. Now, this inside look is going to be on my latest single that's going to be coming out on January 22nd. It's only a couple weeks from now. So let's dig in here and let's get into the beat. Let me show you. Hopefully y'all can see it from here. Let me see if I can zoom in on here real quick. Yeah, not really. Alright, so I'll do my best to kind of explain to you. Maybe I'll zoom in on this in post. Let's try that. So let's get in here. So as you can see a little bit here, these big ones here, hopefully I can do this in post. These big ones are my vocals, all my vocal tracks here, and then this little spot here is the whole beat that I want to thank Page Turner for giving me this beat here and his fine work on it. So again, thank you so much, Page Turner, for helping me out. So let's see here. Let's just do a little taste of what the whole thing could possibly is going to sound like. Let's just click a random spot here and go to it. Do you mind? Don't look at me and lick your lips. Let's try this. Can I have that? Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Kids these days. Try it again. So what you could hear before Louis started to chew his toy in the middle of it is that was mostly the track there, which I'll play it again for you. But let's just break it down real quick for y'all. So let's see here. We're just going to mute the vocals for now. And we're just going to play the actual beat. Now I mixed these. Page Turner actually he created the whole beat, he composed everything, so props to him. But this I actually mixed myself. And now on the snare here, bro, why are you finding the most loudest toy right now? Anyway, so right here I'm gonna mute the snares here. There's two snares that Page put on here, and what I did is that I gave one snare more of a delay reverb to kind of get a little bigger, and one's just one snare, which is the main snare that you hear, is dry. So that's a little fatter one. That's the snare 2. It's a burn. Got a little reverb to it, a little room to it, but I gave the other snare a little more reverb to it. When I said delay, I was thinking of another song that I mixed. There's so many songs going on right now, so please bear with me. Again, the snares here. And of course we got the hi-hats that aren't in this section. Oh, it's an open hi-hat, sorry, I didn't know. There we go. Which I pan my hi-hats come with like a drum set. So if the one hi-hat is actually being used a lot, I'll pan it more on the left, like a right-handed drummer or open-handed drummer, versus just to give it a little more space and atmosphere. I add the open on the right side, so it's like it keeps things a little keeps you entertained. It keeps it more exciting, I think. And I thought for this track would do that. So I was gonna break in kick and the kick and the 808. This track actually, in this track, I had the hardest time mixing the two. Mostly the 808 because it's very, there's not a lot of high end in it, so it's very hard to find that high end and to get clarity on it. So it was kind of very much of a challenge for me. So the 808 was, again, it was a little hard for me. A little challenging on this track. Never had to deal with it, so it was an experience, and I think it came out as best as it could to my ability at the time. For now, I'm going to, of course, research and try to figure out what I could have did a little better. Of course, that's what we do. We try to make things a little better for ourselves. So, going back into it here, we haven't got these samples. He's kind of got almost 4 of the same sample. One is reversed, one is just almost all mid section, and one has a lot. One in the original track they sent, it was more of a more bassy, and one of them, which I tried to recreate that because I liked it in the original that he put in there, and then he has this high pitched one of that sample. So it's pretty creative actually. You can take one sample and flip it, and make it into a whole other song, and make it like that nice spine of that song there. So all together, bring it back here. So let me break down the vocals here. Let's go with the main.
On the bleachers, this is my time, you can hear it, but the bitches they can feel it. I'm passing through, so what you trying to do? I'm on the brown, feeling on the round, don't look like much, but I know it's a sleeper.
I'm learning sidechain right now, so right now, all the stuff that's being put out so far that's mine has been directly on the track. Someone actually reached out to me and actually suggested, hey, the person had like an ear of a god or a goddess. It's a company, so I'm not sure if it was a woman or a man I was talking to, so forgive me if you see this and I get you wrong. So this person had an ear of a god, if you will, and they pointed out everything, like, oh, you're not sidechaining, you know, you can do this, this, that. I was like, whoa. And all that, of course, I didn't get offended, which you should never get offended if someone reaches out and just say, hey, this is what I think you should do, especially, you know, out of the blue. There's someone that believes in your music and everything like that. So yeah, after that, I decided to start sidechaining, at least trying to experiment with it. Not these tracks. The next 2 tracks that are coming out this year that are going to be on my EP are going to have sidechaining, but after I experimented and tried, definitely want to sidechain because it definitely does sound more polished. It sounds more clear with your vocals, and it sounds more professional, if you will, more today, more modern. So with this, of course, they're just right on the vocals, which, if you know what I'm talking about, you already know the difference. Anybody that's, you know, getting into recording and everything, definitely look into sidechaining, because again, it does make that final product on the vocals that much better.
Looking for some action, some satisfaction. I'm trying to see what's in fashion at the motherfucking gap.
And some ad-libs, which I like to have my ad-libs like big and then I've got my harmonies and everything, and of course all together. So as you hear, that is my song At the Gathering that's coming out. Also, a music video is right behind it. So I want to thank y'all so much for watching this inside look on my song, At the Gathering, which will be released January 22nd. If you like this, make sure you like, leave a comment, make sure you give me a follow, and turn on those post notifications as well, so you can keep track of anything that I post as on here, as well as any posts that I make. So thank y'all so much. I hope you had a good day, and hope you have a great 2021. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
At the motherfucking gathering.